Das Auto, das Bett, das Sofa. Have you been struggling to master der, die, das articles? No problem. In this video, I got you covered. I'm going to discuss all the tips, the tricks, and the hacks that will help you identify the correct article to use. Okay, in today's video, our main focus here is to talk about the neuter articles, which uses a das article. Okay, before we proceed, I would like you to know that there is a previous video that I have done that is the basic foundation of all these articles, the der, die, das. Please go back to my previous videos and watch it, so that if you watch this one, it will be much easier for you to understand exactly what is happening here. Okay, I have done a separate video on der, a separate video on die, and a separate video on das. This is now on das. Okay, then we have the general about all these three articles. Those videos are very important for you to understand. Then it will be easy for you to understand as we continue with this German language journey. Okay, now without wasting much time, let's go straight to the business of the day. We are focusing on neutral articles, which uses a das article, and das is shortened as s. Are you seeing this s? There are 4 ways or options that will help in identifying whether this noun requires a die, das, or der. The first one, it is the biological setup. Okay, biological setup, is this noun a feminine, male, or the neuter? Neuter here, it is those kids. Okay, those kids, the kids in between. Okay, maybe a male kid or a female kid. In German, they are now given the neuter stage, or which uses a das. We also have the appearance, we also have the meaning, and the final option here, it's the suffix. Okay, so let's continue. There is some rules that will help us to identify whether this is a das. And the first rule here, we are going to talk about the nouns that are from verbs or adjectives. Okay, you know, there is some nouns that are just directly from the verbs. For instance, eating is a verb, so the noun from eating is food. Okay, the same way in German, essen is to eat or eating. Then the whole thing or the whole noun from to eat is food, so we will say das Essen. Another one is about driving, to drive, and the whole noun from driving, it is called driving. Zum Beispiel driving course or driving lessons. So this is the noun, so we will use a das. Okay, next is the materialen or the metal or glass. Okay, for example, the material used to make bed is the wood. Material used to make carpet is maybe wool. And in A1 level, there is a subtopic called the Materialien. Materialien, it's all about the materials. Zum Beispiel, we have Holz, we have Papier, we have Metall, and we have plastic, and glass. These 5 are the materials. So they associate all this material with the das article. Okay, das Holz, das Papier, das Metall, das Plastik, das Glass. Okay, we also have colors, das Farben. Okay, these ones, they take a das. There is some colors that take a das article. Zum Beispiel green color, they take a das, and blue color, they take a die. All colors in general, they take a die female, but except one color, which is green, except green color, which takes a das. Okay, next is the substantive adjective. Zum Beispiel rot, oder unbekannte. All these, they take a das article. Next, and one of the main point here, it's all about this endings, okay? Endungen für neutral, endings for neuter. There are quite a number of suffixes that ends in nouns that make us go for das. Zum Beispiel, any word that ends with shen or lane. Zum Beispiel, Madchen, which means a girl, or lane, Kantchen, which means a rabbit, or friend lane. Friend lane means girl or young woman. They are all called friend lane, okay? All these line, chain, they are endings, which shows that noun, it's a das noun, okay? It takes a das article. We also have the endings like meant. We also have niece. We also have tum ending. Zum Beispiel Datum. Datum means date. We also have zum Beispiel Parfum, which means the perfume, the normal perfume. We also have the eum, zum Beispiel Studium, okay? All these, they take a das article. Next ending is meant. Meant, for example, in parliament or medicamente, they all take a meant at the end, okay? We have conto, account, lottery, okay? Next is about metals. There are some metals that takes das article. Zum Beispiel gold, it takes a das. And like in D, there is some metals that are takes a D article, but here in das, the only metal that takes a das is gold. We also have some countries, zum Beispiel Canada, and of course other countries, but they are very few. Remember, in German language, all countries have articles. We have those ones with male article, feminine article, and now these ones, they have neutral articles. Next is some hotels. Some big hotels, they take a das. Some hotels, they take a das article, like Ritz. Ritz is a type of hotel here in Germany. They take a das article. Now, I want you to be keen here. All these rules, they apply, yes, but there are a few exceptions, okay? Ausnahmen. These exceptions, they doesn't follow the rules of all these rules that we have been following to identify there it is a did, there, or does. These words, they don't follow these rules. The rules above, they are not followed. That's why we have the exemptions, okay? For example, no differentiation between masculine or feminine. There are no differentiation between masculine or feminine. For example, the word guest. When you hear a guest are coming, you don't know if this guest is a man or a woman. So we'll just say they are guest. They are guest instead of being neutral. Then we also have short forms ending with an E. Short forms of words which ends with an E. For example, Atsubi. Atsubi, it takes now a dare article, okay? The same way guest takes a dare, Atsubi also takes a dare. Atsubi is a trainee, okay? A trainee. For example, like you who is watching this video, you are a trainee. You are training to learn this Belgium. We also have another exception. Exceptions are 3. The third one is the diminutive for persons. Diminutive for persons, for example, the Mädchen. Mädchen is a young girl. The Kind is a child, the baby. All these, das Mädchen, das Kind, das baby. You know, girl, child, baby, we don't know if they are male or female. They are just there neutral. That's why they are given this neuter article. That is all about das articles. Now, before we proceed, there is something I would like to mention. When are we using definite articles? When do you think we should use definite articles? One, the subject, if the subject is already known, it has already been mentioned, it's already known. That's when we use a definite article. The same way in English, you can say, This is a man. Okay, this is a man. We have mentioned it for the first time. Now we want to add more information on this man. So we'll say the man is from Kenya. Now you see, now we are using the. There is a definite article. We are now mentioning for the second time. That's when we are using a the. But if it is just for the first time, we'll use another article which is an a. Okay. Second mentioning of a noun. When subject is already known, that's when we use definite articles. Or when we are using ordinal numbers, or if you want that, if it's exactly the subject, you want to mention that it is exactly the subject that this did this and this, okay, together with this adjective in the superlative form. Anyway, that is it. Don't worry about that. You can learn them as time goes by and as you continue with the course. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching this video up to this point. Please like, comment and subscribe, share it with your friends so that if I upload a new video, you'll be notified first. Otherwise, comment and let me see how you feel about this kind of content on the comment section. I will answer all of your questions, and up to now, I will say bye, tschüss, auf Wiedersehen. I love you guys. Please subscribe.